To my channel. If you're new, my name's Landry and I am a landscape nature photographer. And on this channel, not only do I like to share my photography work, but I like to share the things that I do behind the scenes, whether behind the scenes of my photography shoots or just what I do day-to-day basis outside of photography. So this past weekend I went to Raleigh, North Carolina with my mom and dad to visit my brother at NC State University. He's a senior there and is getting ready to graduate in May. So we went up there and I took his graduation pictures. And while we were there, we went to a nice little walk-in park that had a lot of nature and got to see the NC State Howlin' Cow Creamery where they sell ice cream. But sadly, it was so packed that we didn't get to stay there and get ice cream this go around. And then we made our way back home. So we were there for most of the day. We left at about 6:30, so I was up at 5 a.m. And we got back at about 8:30, 8:40 at night. So we had a nice long day. And I filmed little clips here and there of my trip, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy this video and enjoy the style of this video. I'm going to try something a little different. I thought it would be fun to share clips and kind of narrate what is going on in each clip. So I hope you enjoy this video, and if you do, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I would love to do more videos like this in the future. Take care, everyone.
So I started off my trip getting up very early. I got up at 5 a.m., which is super early for me. I am not a morning person. I'm more like a night owl. I can stay up late at night. But when it comes to getting up early in the morning, that's just not me. But I got up, and it was all worth it because in the next few slides, you will see the beautiful sunrise that we got to see as we were headed on the interstate to travel to NC State University in Raleigh. So we make it to campus, and it's just so unbelievable how different it is from Raleigh, from Lenore. So here right now, there's barely any flowers blooming. They're just now starting. But in Raleigh, it's a whole different story. All the flowers that would be bloomed out in May here in Lenore is already bloomed out. The pollen count is unreal. Rest in peace to my allergies when I was out there. The pine tree pollen was awful, but it was still a beautiful day, and it was just so cool to be able to walk around on the campus. I got to see a lot of things I didn't get to see before, like the bell tower, and it was just so cool to see all the places that my brother goes on a day-to-day basis. I've visited this campus before. I've walked it when he went to freshman orientation, but we didn't go to half the places that we got to go on Saturday. But I am still a UNC Tar Heel fan, so go Tar Heels. But NC State, you do have a beautiful campus, and it was just so cool to be able to walk and see all the places. So as we're walking around on campus, not only was I taking my brother's graduation pictures, but my love and passion is nature landscape photography. So as we're walking on campus, I'm taking pictures of all these beautiful flowers that are bloomed out, from azaleas to roses to the redbud tree. It was just a beautiful place in general. And we're walking on this trail, or on the pathway, and there's this lizard, neon green lizard, and it jumps off a bench into the grass, and I got a picture of it. And upon research, we find out that it's a type of chameleon, which was pretty cool, that it changes colors like a chameleon does, from green to brown. So there was a tons of those on campus, and I only got a picture of one. And then we got to go into one of the greenhouses or conservatory, whatever you want to call it, that my brother goes in for one of his classes, and got to see all these beautiful plants, ranging from cactuses to my favorite picture I had to get of me with a croton, one of my favorite tropical plants. It was just a beautiful place, and I was just having so much fun taking pictures of all these flowers and nature. So after taking pictures on campus, we went to a park called Sheely Lake Park that had a bunch of wildlife and nature. And we got to see a bird that we have never heard before or seen, called a cormorant. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. They're more common in the coastal areas, but have flown more inland, so that's why we got to see those. There was two on a stump out in the lake. We got to see some mallard ducks, which were fun to watch because they were cleaning themselves, and I got a few pictures of them doing that, and one flying over the lake, which is now one of my favorite shots that I got. There were Canadian geese, blue herons. There was one in its nest in a tree, which I had no clue that blue herons had nests, nor in a tree in particular. We got to see a bald eagle in its nest, which was super cool. I've never seen a bald eagle out in the wild like that, taking care of its eggs. And then there were turtles, a snapping turtle, and some squirrels. But it was just a beautiful place, and I hope you enjoy these pictures. It was so much fun capturing these. course, a road trip is not complete without a Sheets run. So we went to Sheets. I got an M&M cookies ice cream sandwich and a extra large cheer wine drink. Then we got Bojangles for supper and saw a beautiful sunset to end the wonderful day.
So I hope everybody enjoyed this video. It was really fun making, and I just wanted to not only film this video to share with you guys my weekend, but I also wanted to have a video to look back on in the future, like all my other videos, because it is super fun to go back and watch and see what you have done in the past, or at least it is for me. And I just had so much fun making this video. It was so beautiful there. There was a lot of pollen, so my allergies were tore up, but it was just a beautiful day in Raleigh, and I could have stayed at that walking park forever. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video, which I hope will be very, very soon. Take care.